Matthias, I want to say, said Nintendo is slowly and slyly building out a massive video game streaming service and will likely become the Netflix of streaming games. I don't know if I agree or disagree yet. I'm thinking through it, but it really did make me pause because I had a lot of doubt right when it came to any subscription and any like streaming service. But Nintendo has been slowly building their catalog when it comes to what's it called? Nintendo Online, Nintendo.
Yeah, Nintendo Switch Online.
Nintendo Online.
Okay,
but that's not. There's no streaming there.
no, it's not streaming, but like it's with. It's almost like set it and forget it, right? Because like you don't have to worry about the games that you download. They're tiny and like they have been like just adding like one by one, and it's starting to become a big library. And the reason I was really thinking about it was because over Christmas my wife was talking about Super Mario World. Like you, Russ, your wife only plays like what is it, Dr. Mario? My wife only plays Super Mario World. That's the only game she plays. And so I was like, oh, let me set it up. And I remember how easy EmuDeck was, and I ran through it, and I was like, why is Steam ROM Manager harder than it used to be? And it was probably just my brain, right? But I was like, I would like a very simple option to go with here.
Yeah, so I think part of this whole streaming, what Matthias is saying too, is though it's like video game streaming service. So even Switch games would be streamed. Like that's kind of what I was thinking. I don't think they've got I don't think they've got the infrastructure for something like that, and I don't think they've got the desire to go full online like that. I mean, they're such a physical company. I mean, I just bought like they got that little flower from Mario Wonder that they're selling on Best Buy or whatever. I just bought that thing. Like, why do I need that in my house? But hey, it's going in the studio, and so I feel like they're still very physically oriented and minded, and so. I don't really see that coming from them, although they would be in a pretty good position for it, because if you take the cartridges from a Switch game, many of them, not Tears of the Kingdom, but many of them, and you dump them using my MIG dumper thing, they're only like 2 or 3 gigs each, and that is something you can easily stream. I mean, I don't know what the file size is of a Netflix movie that you stream every day, you know what I mean, but I can't imagine it's going to be much beyond that. And the idea of being able to stream a game at a small file size as opposed to a PS5 game, I don't know. It looks like from bandwidth perspective, it might be a pretty easy thing.
I did completely interpret that differently, right? Like he said streaming twice, but Nintendo and streaming sounds so ridiculous to me that I'm just like,
Same.
I'm just like, oh yeah, Nintendo has a nice Netflix of a library, right? They're continuing to build it up, and so I took it to mean their current collection of games on their subscription.
So I guess what I'm kind of thinking about, before I move on, like my envision is that these files are so small that you could cache them, right? That you could cache the whole game in RAM and then play that, as opposed to like owning and downloading the game or whatever. And that would be a really neat, you don't have to rely on the network services, be able to play it right then and there. That's kind of what I was envisioning when I'm thinking of a streaming service, not necessarily playing it over the cloud, so to speak.
Oh, okay. I was thinking more like a GeForce Now or a Stadia or an xCloud.
I love that everything in Switch is like small. Like I mean, the Switch 2 is very impressive, but it's not a lot there, right? Like you can run what I find a little bit hilarious, how like Microsoft is like, man, we need to make a Series S so that we can like run at least like 2 to 4 instances on one piece of hardware. You could like with like a 5090, you could probably run like 200 Switch 2 games on one piece of silicon, and just like here's your blade, it'll run 200 instances, and you just like, okay, just have this one computer. But I like your idea, Russ, because it's like, oh yeah, the game's so small, it's that ready to play thing, ready to start. Remember when Xbox One came out, it was like, oh, just download like a gig of it. So it's like, you go on Nintendo Store and you're like, boop, and it's like, wait 2 minutes and you can start to play your game. I love that even more. It's like, oh yeah, they're so small that we can just like kind of like get you going. You can play the first level within like 2 minutes of like downloading a game.
World of
love
Warcraft
that idea as well.
Does that too. Like you go to play World of Warcraft, you only have to download for about a minute and a half before you can get into the game, and then it streams the rest of the game to you while you're playing.
Right. Yeah, it's there's a lot of ways that we can do this, because they're not terribly demanding in a lot of different ways, and they're small in a lot of different categories. So it's very interesting, no matter which way you think of it.
Yeah.
I don't think either one of these. I don't think any of this is gonna happen. Though.
No. No, Nintendo doesn't know how the internet works. I don't see that happening ever.
Yeah, they'll sell you a $50 amiibo and stream. I don't know.
Or talking flower.
Yeah,
I mean, their video chat is 10 frames per second right now in 2026. So.
Can I say I was wrong about game chat? Have I said it here yet?
I don't know.
I don't think you have.
My daughter, like every day, she's on game chat, and she doesn't.
Really?
Yeah, and it's a Switch 2
With a
exclusive, right? No, not with the camera. Just,
okay.
just on the Switch with her friends. And she's 9 years old, and every day she's on there, and she's talking, with her friend and playing video games. So
Wait, so you didn't think that people would want to use voice comms while they were playing games together?
I just didn't think they would. I don't know. Especially like they are, her and her friend are sharing their screen, right? So like, you get the 10 frames a second screen share. But yeah, I guess I didn't expect it to this degree. No.